Well, good morning, church. I'm Reverend Tammy Kuntz, and I get to serve as the North Central Jurisdiction Coordinator for United Methodist Volunteers in Mission and Disaster Response. Welcome this morning to our conversation with Reverend Matt Anderson, who is the Associate Pastor at Bucyrus United Methodist Church, and he has taken teams to Covered Bridge Mission. Also with us is Jeremy Roseberry, who is the pastor at Jefferson United Methodist Church, and that's where Covered Bridge Mission is housed. Reverend Jeremy, let's just start with you. Tell us about Covered Bridge.
So Covered Bridge began here about 5 years ago or so. It kind of came out of an idea that we've got this beautiful education wing at our church, and like so many churches, we're not filling it as much as we wanted to, but it's a beautiful wing that's, only about 15 years old. And so the the idea was how can we best use our space? What's something we can do? And at the time we had Lee Diarman was a member of our church, and he ran a nonprofit called H2O Ministries in the community, which did projects that lots of mission groups wouldn't do, like building ramps and things like that. And so out of that came the idea to just house mission teams here at Jefferson United Methodist Church, reach out and have teams come, and we provide the hospitality, the housing, because we've got a beautiful building here with a great big kitchen, lots of space, and just a place that really can house some mission teams. And Lee took on the finding the projects to do through H2O, and then well, he took off from there. Since then, Lee is no longer a member of the church, but we still work with H2O very, very closely. And so after COVID, we kind of little break, I guess you could say, at COVID. But after COVID, we really is when we started taking off a little bit, getting thinking about what can we do as a church? How can we better be the church? And so we've been trying to promote it more here in the last few years. And I know last year we had about 5 teams come in. This year, as of now, we've got 2 teams that are scheduled with others that are possibly going to come in this summer. But that's kind of the gist of what it is. It's providing the community of Ashtabula County, which is one of the poorer counties in our state, in poverty, and just providing mission projects and helping those in need there. So,
Great, thank you.
mhm.
So, Reverend Matt, how did you first learn about Covered Bridge, and what has been the impact for your youth teams as you've served there?
Well, I wanted to our church hadn't done a mission trip in a long time. Our youth group, we're kind of like in between, I would say, like age groups. And so it was an opportunity for us to try something new and to try new things. And so we had the opportunity. I was looking just for local missions that we wouldn't go too far away, but we would remove ourselves from the actual, our comforts of home, if you will. I was a youth pastor before, and so I had some opportunity to go on some mission trips and be able to lead them. So I looked up like the local missions in Ohio, specifically in East Ohio, because I wanted to go. So that was an opportunity. I found a brochure and I talked to our folks basically. Ended up making contact with the previous pastor before Jeremy, and then Jeremy was going there the next couple of months. And so it was just an opportunity for us to go. It was just a perfect fit for our group, honestly. Everybody was excited about going and doing different things there. And so we went last year was our first year, and we're scheduled to go again in the beginning of June this year. Last year, we worked alongside H2O Ministries, Lee. We had a couple of different projects, but our youth, all of the youth that went last year want to go again. And they have invited their friends to come too. So we have a significant bigger group that's going to come this year. And we had 7 or 8 youth and about 5 adults that went last year. All 5 adults are going again, and we're adding more adults as well. So we are excited about it. We're excited about just continuing to grow that connection that we have between the 2 churches as well. We're trying to learn a little bit about what they're doing in their community as well, because we see that kind of need in our community as well. In Bucyrus, where I'm at, we got a lot of questions from our congregation. Why are you going to Ashtabula County when we have a lot of need right here in Crawford County? What I've been telling folks is that we're trying to learn, working with Jeremy, and the facilities there are absolutely outstanding. There's like tons of space. I'm actually really looking forward to bringing my pickleball paddle this time because I've been playing a lot of pickleball. And they have a pickleball court in their gym. It's far enough away from our congregation, like that the kids are removed from their comfort zone and adults are removed from their comfort zone, but it's close enough parents feel comfortable sending their kids, especially, if it's their first mission trip or anything like that. Word of mouth has gotten out to the folks in our church and community. And so we're trying to learn more about how they procure projects and learning from them how they do hospitality. So the way that it works is that Covered Bridge does like the hospitality aspects, and H2O does the work missions aspect of it. But we were just blown away by the hospitality of Covered Bridge and just the efficiency of the work and the fact that they had somebody on site with you at H2O. I have a adult volunteer. His name's Mike, and he said he's been on many mission trips, but that was the best run mission trip he's ever been a part of. Whether it came through the hospitality or because of the work projects, and having somebody that was familiar with the local lay of the land and be able to procure the right kind of materials and things like that. And it was all, right there for us. And so we were excited, and he's excited to come back again because like that's the best run mission trip I've ever been. He's been a part of like Army stuff in Texas, and so we were excited for him to be a part of that as well.
Great. Thank you. Lots of good information there. And we know that we're better when we work together. So the partnership with Covered Bridge and H2O seems to be kind of a natural thing that you've got the hospitality piece and you've got the projects. So that the partnership there is really important. Jeremy, tell me, how is Covered Bridge working to build and maintain relationships in the community?
Well, the way Covered Bridge is designed really in itself is a community design and working with community because we had a partnership with H2O, but not just that. A lot of times our teams go and help with other nonprofits in the area as well. Like Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you guys help with Geo Ministries when you were here last year? Yeah, which is a place that gives out free clothing. Their team helped with that community organization as well to sort through clothing and things like that. And so a lot of our teams do that as well. Summer, our hope is to do a special needs camp at our church as well, and we're hoping to find a team for that and work. That would be working with our county board of developmental disabilities and to make that effort come as well. And so, just chances like that to work with other groups in the area and really help the communities of Ashtabula County, which there's lots of needs there. That's for sure. But
Yeah, I think we worked with two different organizations. I
uh-huh.
forget the other one, but we did work with Geo and we moved some stuff for them and like helped them with their clothing closet. And they actually fed us that for lunch that day too. So
Mhm.
we were grateful for that as well. So and we got to build some relationships with that organization as well too.
The other organizations that you're partnering with, in addition to H2O and GEO, where you're doing community outreach.
Yes.
So, Matt, as you think about the things that you're learning and bringing this to the community around Bucyrus, are there a lot of organizations there that you could partner with to create the same kind of mission experience?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot of different organizations. We have like one called the Born, and I can't remember the acronym that it is for it now, but it encompasses all the churches that support like the there as well. We have an active Salvation Army. We also do have an active development of disabilities folks as well. What I'm trying to learn is how to procure the projects and things like that. And I've talked to Lee about that, but since there's a transition happening in our church, it just wasn't the right time for us to launch anything with that. But in our, kind of in our future is like, how do we have two buildings, and how do we use our buildings, like Jeremy was saying for his building as well? How do we use our building for the betterment of the community? And if we can do that, We just don't have the shower facilities. They have like a five stall shower facility there, and they have washing and drying capabilities and things like that as well. And so and the people said they would wash our stuff for us. I was like, okay, I mean, if you want to do that, that's awesome. That was a great hospitality plug as well. We have an administrative and outreach building that we use for our clothing pantry that we already have and things like that. But how can we use that in the future for projects like this? And whether that means if we don't, use that building, we could house people there and they could sleep, but partnering with other organizations so that maybe the Y would provide showers, or another church possibly has shower facilities or things like that we would be able to offer those facilities. You launch a program, that's in our like 3 to 5 year plan, honestly. So
Yeah, we know that creating this new mission opportunity is not an overnight thing. It's a lot of visioning, planning, and time to make it happen. So it's great that you're working on this now and you're learning from other organizations that are making it happen. So that's a great move forward for the church. So anything else that you want to share about Covered Bridge and the importance of this mission project? How people can get in touch with you if they want to bring their team there, anything like that?
The best way would be to contact us. That number is 440-576-4561. And then we'll get you in contact with our contact person, who kind of handles the organizing and setting up the dates and all that. So we got plenty of weeks available for the summer, hoping to fill them up.
And you have the special week coming up. So
Hopefully, yeah. We had the
Yeah.
special needs week the last week of June. Don't have a team as of now. We're still searching for a mission team to come help with that venture, and so
and how would a team assist with that one?
this the idea is because we've got actually the head of our county board of development and disabilities is a member of our church, so kind of her brainchild, and her idea is just to basically give special needs children the experience of summer camp, but at our church. And so it'd be like a day camp. They'd come and kind of do things you do at summer camp. And so, a team would come and assist, and so you don't need training in special needs or anything like that. We're going to have the people who have that with us. It's just the youth and the team that would come and hopefully help assist with the different activities, and it would be like a mission trip. We'd still provide the hospitality, obviously. You get fed, you'd have a place to stay here, just like a mission team would come in. But instead of going out and doing, fixing up porches or whatever it might be, that would be your mission, would be helping with this camp. So, but
That's great. So many different opportunities to serve. That's really exciting to know that that's happening. So thank you, guys. I appreciate your time this morning. Everybody, Covered Bridge is on the UMVIM project list, so you can find that at umvim.org. Go to the tab for projects, and just down the first menu item there is select a project, and you can find Covered Bridge and all the other projects that are available that are vetted through UMVIM, and to be sure that you're serving safely and effectively on your mission journey. And remember, it is a journey. This is part of our faith commitment. This is what we do as United Methodists. So thanks, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day.
The journey may take you here, or here, or even here. But the journey starts here, and here, and here. United Methodist Volunteers in Mission, or UMVIM, provides resources and training for mission teams coming from the United States. UMVIM is managed by 5 jurisdictional organizations with one goal: to provide opportunities for mission engagement where teams can serve safely and effectively. These mission journey experiences are transformational in the lives of UMVIM volunteers. In 2024 alone, UMVIM has sent volunteers to over 35 countries around the world. These countries have been served by over 300 teams made up of over 1,600 volunteers. The work of UMVIM includes training and equipping team leaders so they can serve around the world with mission teams. There are so many needs across the world. Food insecurity, lack of accessible health or medical care, educational needs, immigration or refugee crises, war, poverty, climate change, equality for women, and so much more. Even though the need is great, volunteers never go without an invitation from a project or community. Because the United Methodist Church is connectional in nature, teams know they do not work in isolation. When one team comes to serve, another will come after them. This allows volunteers to find solutions that are not simply Band-Aids, but lasting, sustainable solutions that help to transform communities around the world. We work better because we work together.